G'day guys, welcome to my Spires feature video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Hyundai Aleague for Week 6 predictions for 2021. Guys, let's get started. So the first game of that match, we see the Western Sydney Wanderers going up against the Newcastle Jets. Now, this game will be a very good game. I know for a fact that the Western Sydney Wanderers are a really good team. They are based on a true strategy of their club. I know for a fact that they are, but I have to say, by the work that they usually do, they put on great performances. And I have to say, by this club, really good team based on how the way they are. And yeah, I just have to say, like, for this team, based wise, I really think that they are a really good club. How the way they're performing very well, how the way their formation is very well, and yeah, how the way they put on a lot of great performances really well. But the Newcastle Jets have been really proving lately. I know that they have lost a couple of matches, which that is a bit disappointing in that fact for the fans and also for their club. And in my benefit of that team, I just have to say that the Newcastle Jets are a really good team, and base-wise, I just have to say, I reckon that the Newcastle Jets will make a really good effort against the Western Sydney Wanderers. But in my opinion though, in my prediction, I'm going to go with the Western Sydney Wanderers, and I'm going to say in this game, it's not going to be a really good game by the Newcastle Jets. So my prediction, in my opinion, I'm going to go with the Western Sydney Wanderers in this game, and I'm going to go with 2-0 in this game. And I reckon that the Western Sydney Wanderers will make a really good game of themselves. So yeah, 2-0 of this game. But yeah, in my opinion, I just think the Newcastle Jets won't make an effort in this match. But if they do, yeah, my apologies. But yeah, so in my opinion, I'm going to go with the Western Sydney Wanderers 2-0, and I reckon that they will make a really good game anyway. So the next game of that match, we see the Western United going up against Melbourne Victory. Now, in my opinion in this game, I reckon that the Western United team are a very good team. Bessa Briscoe is a really good player. Diamante is a really good player, and so is Connor Payne. Connor Payne was basically originated from the Mariners, Central Coast Mariners, and he is a really top-notch player. But in my opinion, going up against Melbourne Victory, you definitely have Adam Traore, and I think someone else, which I won't know, Cam Somba, which I believe, yeah, those two players are eventually like really good players. But also, it's gone down into this game where it's space-wise into that match, and in my opinion, Western United have been really on top of their form lately, and in my opinion, and base-wise, I have to think about this because kind of it's a 50-50 hard decision in my opinion. Melbourne Victory need to basically win, but then you got Western United have been really on top of their form lately. So in my opinion, I'm going to go with the Melbourne Victory on this game, and I'm going to have to say 3-1 in that match, and I just think that Melbourne Victory are due for a win. And in my opinion, I just reckon a couple of players in there will basically score, and I reckon Bessa Briscoe will basically score in that game. And also, in my opinion, Melbourne Victory, I reckon they will turn up in that game, which proves to me that they'll get on top of their form, get up on their strategy, and yeah, something like that will basically think that Melbourne Victory will be a very good team to basically win. So I'm going to go with Melbourne Victory on this one, and I'm going to go with 3-1 in that game. So the next game of that match, we see the Macarthur FC going up against the Sydney FC. Now these two teams have been really ordinary lately. Macarthur FC are a really good team. They have been ordinary, like as in average, lately, and 50-50 goes to them because I know for a fact that they are a really good base-wise team. Formation has been absolutely ordinary too, and from my opinion, Sydney FC are a really good team. So going up against these two teams, which will be hard, very ordinary decision, I'm just going to have to say the Sydney FC will basically improve themselves, that they can really win. But unfortunately though, since they have been dropping down below to 5th place in the position, which I would say they are at the moment, I would have to think that the Sydney FC are really ordinary in that game. But my opinion, I just think that it won't be a high scoring match, it will be a low scoring match in that game because these two teams are really hard to pick in my opinion. So in my base-wise decision in that game, I'm going to go with the Macarthur FC in that match because I just think that Macarthur FC have a lot of energy, a lot of high performance entertainment that they usually would have. So yeah, I'm going to go with Macarthur FC, and I'm going to have to say 1-0 in that match. That basically will seal the deal, and I do think that Macarthur FC will just make it, only just to make it 1-0 for that scoreline. But I would have to think, in my opinion, yeah, I'm going to go with Macarthur FC, and I'm just going to have to say 1-0 will basically seal the deal against the Sydney FC. So yeah, 1-0 for Macarthur FC anyway. So the next game of that match, we see the Brisbane Roar going up against Adelaide United. Now this game, I know for a fact that the Adelaide United are a really good team. As I said and mentioned on the other video that I did say, they are a really good team. I'm not saying that they are terrible, that sometimes they do play a bit terrible, but it's not just that, it's how the way going up against like different other clubs in the competition wise. And in my opinion, Brisbane Roar are a really good side, and it's just how the way you want to perform in that game, which I do believe in this match will be very ordinary. But in my concern and considered, it will be a hard game in that match. So in my opinion, I'm going to go with Brisbane Roar in this game, and I just do consider Dylan Wenzel-Halls. I reckon he'll definitely get a goal in that game. So I just think he'll get 2 goals to seal the deal. So I'm just going to go with an easy one in this game. My opinion, my prediction, I'm going to go with the Brisbane Roar, 2-0 in that match. And I just think that this game will be really considered a very average game of football, but I just don't think that the Adelaide United will win in this game. So my prediction, yeah, Adelaide United won't really make an effort, and I just don't see them making like a lot of effort in that match. But yeah, I just don't have to say like Adelaide United like aren't a really good team. They are, but sometimes they just don't really make an effort sometimes. So I'm going to go with the Brisbane Roar 2-0 anyway. The next game of that match, we see the Central Coast Mariners going up against Wellington Phoenix. Now, I'll be down there vlogging that match, and in my opinion, the Central Coast Mariners have been very disappointing lately, but this game and the season for them have been really turning up lately, and I just see them winning in this game for my benefit. And I just think that, in my opinion, in this match, really, I just think that they will win in that match. Definitely high potential, and the Wellington Phoenix will definitely struggle in that game. So yeah, in my opinion, the Wellington Phoenix aren't really a good team lately, and they haven't been really ordinary in that opinion. So my facts and figures into that match, I'm going to go with the Central Coast Mariners in that game. And yeah, in my opinion, I just think that they will make an effort in that game. Really, they will turn up in that match, and they have been turning up lately. They've beaten the Sydney FC. They've beaten the Premiers, last year's Premiers, 2-0 last week. And I just think they will turn up in that game to make it a real high potential match to basically seal the deal and to make it a really good win for their home team and for their home club. And yeah, in my opinion, my prediction, I'm going to go with the Central Coast Mariners 2-0, and I just think that in this game, maybe it'll be 4-0, maybe it'll be 5-0, but I'm just going to have to say 2-0. So yeah, I just think that the Central Coast Mariners will make a really good effort in that match against Wellington Phoenix. The next game of that match, we see Melbourne City going up against the Perth Glory. Now, I just have to say in this game, I reckon Melbourne City are a really good team, pace-wise. They've got Jamie McLaren in that game. He is absolutely phenomenal, and I would have to think about this game. He's just really turning up in that match sometimes and lately, and pace-wise, I just have to think about obviously him, because he's been turning up lately and basically seeing the deal. And I would have to say, in my opinion, Jamie McLaren is a really good player, and he is from his team, and he just leads the club by margins. And yeah, I just have to think about him. He's a really good player. But Perth Glory are a really good team. They've got really good players out there that sealed the deal. And I would have to say, in my opinion, in this game, I'm going to go with Melbourne City 3-0 in that match, and I just think that they will seal the deal, and yeah, they will definitely get a run down by obviously margins. So in my prediction, in my opinion, I'm going to go with the Melbourne City 3-0 in that match, and I just think that Jamie McLaren will obviously score 3 goals to make it a really easy win against the Perth Glory side. But also, the Perth Glory, I just don't think that they will make a really good effort. And yeah, base-wise, I just don't think that they will. Obviously, just don't really make an effort. But yeah, I just don't see them basically winning in that game. But yeah, I'm just going to go with the Melbourne City 3-0 anyway. And last but certainly not least, we see the Central Coast Mariners going up against the Melbourne City. Now, in this game, I just don't think that the Melbourne City will win. But it's going to be real tough and real hard in that performance of that match. And I just don't see them making a really good win for themselves. But in my opinion, it's going to be real tough and real hard to real seal the deal, and in my opinion, I just don't think that Melbourne City will win that match. But for the Central Coast Mariners, they've got really good players out there that definitely will seal the deal. I reckon De Silva will make a really good effort. I reckon Matt Simon will make a really good effort. Nisbet will make a really good effort too. All these players will make a really good effort from the Mariners. But in my opinion, though, it's going to be real tough and real hard. So I'm going to go with the Central Coast Mariners on this game, and I'm going to go with 2-1. And I just think that they will only just make the win, and I reckon the Melbourne City will only make it 1 goal, and Central Coast Mariners will make 1 goal for the first, and then I reckon Melbourne City will make 1 goal, and then Central Coast Mariners will make 1 goal, so it'll be 2-1 for that game. And in my opinion, in that match, I just don't see the Melbourne City making a really good effort, and I reckon they will struggle in that match, but it's how the way they want to perform. But I might not be right. I just probably think that, yeah, the Central Coast Mariners will basically win. So I'm going to go with them at 2-1, and I just don't think that Melbourne City will make a really good effort. Thanks guys for watching my video, guys. Stay tuned for more. I'll be doing a couple of videos coming to you guys soon. Also be doing more videos coming to you guys soon, so stay tuned for more. Plus leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and for this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care guys, stay safe and have a good one. Plus let's get up to 200 subscribers. We're sitting on 194 anyway, so let's get up to that, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.